What up, fam? So funny. I used to call this the Mad Dog Vlog. What's up, Mad Dog Squad? I kind of miss it. That was funny. Anyways, I hope y'all are having a great week. It's the weekend, baby. And speaking of the weekend, what most of us go out and do is drink. And I wanted to have a very raw and open conversation because it seems to be coming up a lot in my life. I just had a conversation with my mom. We were on Owl, actually, kind of helping each other out and giving each other reviews. But I was telling her, I was like, it's just hard to make friends right now because everybody wants to go drink. That's what everybody wants to do. And then when you tell people, like, I usually order a Sprite and pineapple because it's a placebo. Like, it makes me feel like I'm drinking, but obviously without the effects. But when I order that, people are like, what, are you sober? Or what, you don't drink? So, and not everybody's judgmental, but, and then when they say that, I'm like, no, I just know myself. Like, it's just not something I do. But then when I say that, they kind of just give me this look, and then I'll say, I smoke and I do mushrooms, and they're like, crazy motherfucker. But like, isn't that insane? Isn't that just so insane that we have made alcohol so normal? Something that can cause cancer, something that can literally impair your judgment, can make you black out. Like, at least mushrooms, you're seeing cool shit. When you're drinking, you black out. You usually have more courage, like, to drive drunk or to do stupid shit. We have completely okayed that in our culture, and it blows my mind. And I'm finally realizing that, like, I didn't realize I had an alcohol problem until recently, and it's not like I have it now, it's that I did have it when I was younger. So little history about me and my drinking. It was a problem. It still kind of is, if you will. After Miss Arizona, I had turned 21 when I was Miss Arizona in 2015, and I haven't really talked about that yet, so we'll get there. Anyways, I was Miss Arizona in 2015. It was a super tough year. And then I fell so hard into a depression, and I was 21, so I could go out to clubs, I could go drink. And I had a best friend who really loved going out and partying, and we had a really great time, but what I quickly saw was that I was just spiraling. I was running through the motions. We were drinking Margarita Monday, Taco Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, Thursday, then into the weekend. And so when I stopped living there, I was living in Scottsdale, and if you've been to Scottsdale, it's a trap. They literally used to call it the Vortex. So then I moved there, moved back home, and I made friends with some other girls who did the same thing. And they were great. They were some of like the best friends that I've ever had. But what happened was we were doing the same thing. Margarita Monday, Taco Tuesday, yada, yada, yada. And eventually I was like, yo, look, I love all of you, but I can't do this every day. One, I'm running through my bank account that I worked so hard to build and save. Two, I feel like shit. I go to work feeling like trash. And three, like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, I was like, does anybody want to go travel? Do you guys want to go do a day trip? Do you want to go do a spa day? And no one ever really wanted to do that. So eventually it came to the point where I just had to take myself out of that. And I have no problem being on my own. I am such a lone wolf. I, of course, want friends, and I love having friends, but I know what I can and can't be around. And if you can't support that, then I can't be around it. And so when I was in Florida, I didn't really drink. I lived in Florida last year for about 2 months. Towards the tail end of my living in Arizona, I wasn't really drinking because I went to a psychic who told me that if I keep drinking, I was going to get a DUI or I was going to get arrested, and I almost got arrested, which that video is way down below. I don't know how to link that shit yet, but yeah, I almost got arrested. Anyways, I got here to Charleston, and the only thing people do here is drink. Let's go on the boat and drink. Let's go downtown and drink. Let's go to Sullivan's and drink. Like, let's meet up and drink. It's always drinking. It's really crazy. Like, ask anybody who lives in Charleston. It is the number one thing to do here. Like, it's a food and beverage town, and it's a tourist thing. But there really aren't events that don't include drinking. And this is the even crazy part that I heard someone talking about. They're like, dude, even the things that were made to better us now include drinking. A workout and drinking. A yoga and drinking. So I'm just realizing for me personally that it's not something that I can handle. If I have one, I have four. And the next thing you know, I'm blacked out. And I have been, for a while, I only drank wine. For like 6 months, I only drank wine. And that was pretty good for me. But when you think about it, wine's not good for you either. And most of them are filled with yucky stuff. And it just impairs your judgment. It lowers your vibration. That is the whole reason for this video, is that it lowers my vibration. It lowers everybody's, but like, in my opinion, completely lowers your vibration. And if you can handle, you know, waking up the next day hungover, let me tell you, I can't. I cannot do it anymore. I mean, I used to be able to, but I think that's because drugs were involved, which I have no shame. Like, I used to do drugs. I used to do some crazy shit for sure. And I'm just looking back, I'm kind of almost like doing alcohol trauma healing. So I think that it's just something that I have to really focus on and work on, because it's so hard for me. And the worst part is, like, I had a couple drinks Monday and I kind of still getting over it, whatever. Come this weekend, I'm like, oh, I feel better. But then I get into the same damn cycle. And I don't get shit done as good as I could. I feel like shit, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll stay in bed all day. I don't want to do that anymore. So for those of you who are going through it, I am too. I have been for a long time, and I'm getting to the point where I am considering going to AA. I don't think I need it, and I'm just not ready for that yet, but I don't think it would hurt. I've met a lot of people actually who are sober out here because of what goes on down here, and it's not just a down here Charleston thing. It's everywhere. You know what I mean? People are drinking like crazy, but if you do your research about what alcohol is and what can come from it, why are we doing that to ourselves? You know? Bubba, what? Come here, my love. Come be in the video. So anyways, I just think that this is something that I want to start sharing, because I think a lot of us are going through it. And it needs to be talked about. It doesn't make any sense. Come here, my baby. Why I can't smoke herbs and mushrooms from the earth, but I can go to a liquor store on every corner, Walmart, Target, everywhere, and get alcohol. My dog's driving me nuts today. So anyways, if you need me, let me know. I think this is something I want to start chatting with to people on Al. I would like to build a community around spirituality, but also just about like health. Because I've been eating healthier the past few months. Fast food is an addiction for me too. I'm way better with fast food than I used to be, even though I had a big burger and fries. It was like a more well-cooked, better fries. It's just not. I struggle with a lot of things. And I think we all do. I just want to be open and honest about it. So I'm going to stay sober this weekend. I am not going to let myself have a drink this weekend. That is so hard for me to even say and convince myself. See, and this is the thing, is I have to keep myself from going out. Like, I have friends going out to the country bar tonight. I have friends going out to downtown tomorrow. Then I'm going to Florida and everybody's like, let's meet up for drinks. I have to be strong enough and say, no, I love you. I will do anything else with you, but I cannot immerse myself in there, because I almost get anxious when I go out into public where I know everybody's drinking. And this has happened to me before. I got over it for a while, but I kind of have to build back up. I have to be selfish, and I think one thing a lot of us don't do is be more selfish, because it's our fucking life. And if I don't want to go drink, don't give me shit for it. Be a good friend, because I would be a good friend to you, you know? So yeah, be nice, be kind, don't drink so much, eat some mushrooms. See you later.